And it's very new on social media that so many people have personal and direct access to us.
Yeah.
And so we are literally the first generation of business owners having to go through this. We are literally making up the rules as we go.
A little over a year ago, I opened my Facebook for business. I was only using for friends and family, but then I changed to approach more in a business way. And when I did that, I grew really quick from 500 to over 2,000 followers. And not only that, but I started having too many direct messages, but not the direct messages I was used to have on Instagram. That was always respectful, always safe. So I had too many inappropriate and weird messages on Facebook. So I have this service called Social Curators with Jasmine Star. Jasmine Star is a coach and marketing, social media marketing. And once a month, we have a coaching session. And I was able to come inside and ask this question about how to feel safe with the messages and on social media in overall. And the answer she gave me, it's really, really great and changed completely my view on how I approach new followers or comments on my account. And they authorized me to share this message. So I wanted to watch, listen, and learn also.
Hi, Simone.
I've been doing all the work and just my Facebook went crazy. It's a weird place.
Mhm.
And I know you're great with direct messages. You reply to everybody, and I want to learn from that because I get a lot. It's a hi, you're beautiful. Hi, I love your jeans. And some weird adult radar messages.
I know.
Some are
Yeah.
selling. So how do I filter that? Because there's so many.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to waste my time on that.
I hear this a lot, and I'm so happy you brought this to light because a lot of us face it and we don't know what to do. And so number one, we have to give ourselves a lot of grace because this is very new for us as business owners. And it's very new on social media that so many people have personal and direct access to us.
Yeah.
And so we are literally the first generation of business owners having to go through this. We are literally making up the rules as we go. So what I can say to you, doing this a little bit longer and being very active in direct messages, would be I have terms. So my terms might not be your terms, but if I get a message on LinkedIn or Facebook and it doesn't have a profile photo and it's a man's name, immediately delete it. That's my term. It could be a hot lead and I just missed a hot lead, but chances are it's not. And so that's one term. So I can quickly go through and be like, delete, 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 delete. That's my term. And then it has been very unfortunate that I get inappropriate photos or people are inappropriate things. And so I, instead of taking it like a drive-by shooting, or it's like somebody's gonna hit you from the side, what I do is I hold onto my power and I block him. Block. And so every day on Instagram, if I'm getting an inappropriate message or if I'm getting an inappropriate comment, I will block it and then delete. Those are some terms. And then what I look at is I think to myself, my dream client. I'll tell you right now that my dream client is female. So I prioritize answering female messages first. But that's a personal decision. Some people are listening, like one of our members of the community, his name is Vikas. He was on group coaching last month and I saw Vikas's message, but I know Vikas. I felt very comfortable. So I immediately responded to his message. But generally speaking, I will go through and answer women's messages first because that's my dream customer. They're going to be my hottest lead. But again, my term, I would never say that anybody else should or could do this. I'm just saying I'm protecting myself and my energy first. And then what I quickly go through is if I go through, and this happens a lot on LinkedIn, a lot of messages. Hi, can I be of service? Can I book a phone call? This is like, book your appointment here. I don't even bother responding. If I get a message and they don't use my name, I don't even bother. I let myself go. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, I hope it's a lead. Listen, if they're not interested enough to write you a personal message like, hi, Simone, they're never going to be a customer. They're looking at what's in for them. So those are a few of my terms and you get to create your own terms, but take literally, Simone, 5 minutes and write down how are you going to start protecting your energy and not telling yourself a story that you're missing out on leads? And so I listed a few of my terms, and now comes the action item. I would love for you to go into the community and say what you will and will not respond to. And then other people who say, I don't want to respond to the messages can join that as well. So whatever your terms are, you must be in control of your terms. And then you stand by your terms. And then I'm telling you, Simone, it goes so much faster once you know what your terms are.
So how do you feel now that you heard from Jasmine Star when you create your terms? So when after this coaching session, I listed my terms, what I accept on my account. So now I feel so much empowered and safer to have, to post on social media. I don't worry anymore if I don't have to answer some comments, or if I need to block someone, or I just delete a comment when I already see it's inappropriate, or a direct message, or don't accept anyone in my account. And how do you feel? Do you feel that you can do this too, that you can have the list and feel better and safer in sharing your videos, your messages? Please share in the comments. And please don't forget to follow this account to have more tips on video presence.